another, and we all want to find a cure, and it means so much. Everyone's together and doing it and supporting a great cause. So thank you so much for being here and supporting. I think it's Henry, it's a great story, and he's here and supporting as well, and we'd like to share a few words as well. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Hi, folks. My name is Henry Chirika. I'm a 3-time cancer survivor. And I had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. It is now almost 10.5 years since I was diagnosed with the disease. It just happened that I found a lump on my groin here, and I decided to go and see my doctor, thinking it was a hernia. And my doctor wasn't very happy with what he saw, so he called his associate, and his associate said, you know what, I think it's best if you go for a biopsy. So I had a biopsy done, and it turned out that there was a very slow-growing stage 2 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. So I went and I interviewed 3 different oncologists, and they all told me the same thing, that it's very slow-growing, but it had to be watched very carefully. This was in June of 2004. Suddenly in August, as a matter of fact, I happened to be at Joey's cousin's bar mitzvah on a Sunday morning brunch, when I suddenly noticed my legs swollen up. And I immediately went to the emergency room in Tarzana, and they said to me, you know what, I think you need to go to see your oncologist because he noticed the scar here. He said, it could be that the cancer has come back. So Monday morning, I went to see my oncologist, Monday afternoon, and he said to me, you know what, I think we better start treating you with some chemotherapy. Just about 4 o'clock on Monday afternoon, he says to me, come tomorrow. No, you're here right now. And before I knew it, I was really hooked up to tubes, and I was starting to have chemotherapy. Anyhow, while I was undergoing all this different treatment, I heard people in the room that were also receiving chemotherapy talking about a walk that was taking place at Warner Park in a month or so. And the people called the Leukemia Lymphoma Society were putting on this walk, and I decided to go to the walk. So I went to this walk, and I sat around. I was very weak after receiving 3 or 4 chemos. And I looked at the most fantastic crowd of people that were there. Perfect example is Chandra sitting here from the Leukemia Lymphoma Society. And I said, you know what? I'm going to join this society to form a team. What I'm looking for is somebody that's going to be able to help me, a group of people that's going to be able to help me. And I know about that because I had a daughter. She was born with a very rare syndrome called Prader-Willi syndrome. Anybody heard of Prader-Willi syndrome now? That's how rare it is. Anyhow, we needed a support group for people like this because the syndrome is this over wanting to eat non-stop. And of course, puts on weight, and their pain tolerance is really very low, so you don't know what's going on. Anyhow, my daughter passed away a 1.5 years ago from this syndrome. Anyhow, I had a print shop just a block away from here in Tarzana for 30 years. And just after I received my second chemotherapy, I woke up one morning and I noticed that there was a lot of hair on the cushion, on the pillow in my bed. And I did this and all the hair came out. I said, what's going on here? And then my wife said to me, it's best to go and get the whole head shaved. So that day I went and had my hair shaved, and I was sitting in my shop, and I used to have a lot of celebrities, actors from the movie industry that used to come into my shop. And one guy walked in and he said to me, Henry, what's the deal? So I said, I'm in a movie. He said, oh, really? He said, yes. I said, he said, what movie? I said, it's a Japanese movie. He says, give me the name, I'd like to check it out. I said, okay, fine. The name is Chemo. He said, oh, okay. Walked away. Came back the next day and said, Henry, I've got to apologize. You used the word chemo. I did not realize that you were going through chemotherapy. It's not a movie, that's why you lost it. Anyhow, I then formed my team in 2006 called Team O. Henry. My name being Henry, I decided to form my team after the candy bar O. Henry. I'm sure you've all heard of the candy bar Henry. Made by Nestle Foods. But I had to call Nestle in Canada to first of all find out if I could use the name O. Henry. And they gave me their blessing to go ahead and use the name. So I formed my team, and the first year I had over 100 walkers in my team. And I got candy bars and dished out candy bars to all the people that came and walked on my team. The very first year, my team collected over $17,000. Up to last year, when we had the walk, Team O. Henry had collected over $100,000. Everybody still came with their red shirts, with their logo, with the team, with O. Henry candy bar on it. And all I can say about the Leukemia Lymphoma Society is unbelievable. They are doing the most wonderful, wonderful thing in this world. Now, as our boy said, cancer has me, but I don't have cancer. And the bottom line is the word attitude. You have the right attitude, you can beat anything in this world. Now, there are 26 letters in the alphabet, from 1 to 26. I'd like you to do an exercise and put a number underneath each letter. Put A as 1, B as 2, C as 3, D as 4. Put it all down up to 26. Then take the word attitude out and add those numbers up. What you get? 100. Perfect, perfect score. And the bottom line is, keep up a great attitude in no matter what you do in life. Whether you are ill, whether you are going into business, whatever, keep up an attitude. I'd like to wish you guys the best of luck. You guys keep it up. Wonderful. God bless you all, and thank you very much.